We have straight ahead of us. You see this green statue, and they because he didn't like the school, they built it with his statue with his back to the school because he didn't want to see it. Even statues in Belfast have it. Right? Now we're heading to what is really the shopping centre of Belfast. We're just going around the City Hall and back out again. Yes, But as you can see, Belfast is like most other cities, same kind of shopping franchises, same kind of buildings. Coming up on your right hand side is Belfast City Hall, just over 100 years old, built at the height of Belfast, if you like, business height. Felt that they had a lot of money and they were the second city in the empire. They were the third largest exporting city in the UK. London was first, of course, and then Liverpool, and then Belfast. But that's 100 years ago. Belfast always had a lot of work in it and always produced tax revenue for the Exchequer in London. But that's Queen Victoria's statue sitting at the very front, standing at the very front. And it's now used. When I was a boy, one could hardly go into the grounds of the City Hall. It still is a municipal building. It still is used by the Belfast City Council. And there's always something going on, various pieces of artwork and various fairs. They have spring fairs and winter fairs, etc. Belfast City Centre was bombed by the Luftwaffe, by the Germans during the Second World War, because it provided ammunition for the war effort, and Belfast City Hall itself was partly destroyed and attacked by the Germans during the Second World War. In fact, they had the second highest casualty rate outside of London. In one bombing in 1941, there were almost 1,000 people killed in Belfast by the German Blitz. But it was just to show you the City Hall, which I think is a wonderful piece of architecture. They want to, the hope is, I think the hope is that this will be turned into an art museum at some point, and that the government building will eventually move to a more purpose-built, somewhere more useful for itself outside of the city centre. But it's such a wonderful building. This on your right hand side, this little colonnade, is the War Memorial, and of course every November thousands of people gather here in remembrance of those people who fought for the British forces.